So Hindalco as industry, we have our purpose that we manufacture metals that make the world greener, stronger and smarter. Our sustainability long-term goals are put in the public domain in February 2021, which are net zero by 2050, zero waste to landfill by 2050, and we have taken an internal target of 2030, zero liquid discharge for all aluminum business by 2026, and zero liquid discharge for copper business by 2030, and entire Hindalco with water positivity by 2050, that is giving back the water to the society. Emissions, we want to go beyond the compliance requirements in this country, and we are working on, I would say, clean air to breathe. That is our target on emissions, be it particulate matter, be it SOx, be it NOx, be it ozone depleting substances. We are much ahead of the regulations and the standards given in this country. And the most important is no net loss on biodiversity. So we are working on biotic and abiotic sources so that we have a healthy ecosystem, and each of our site is, I would say, a biodiversity micro hotspot. So here we are working on enhancing the green cover beyond the regulatory norm of 33%. We are going beyond fence and working on water conservation, we are working on emission reduction, and that's how the biodiversity flora fauna balance is well maintained at each of our factory sites in India. We have 19 factory sites and 23 mine blocks in India.
My next question is, how do you measure the sustainability impact and how do you communicate it to the stakeholders?
So to measure the sustainability impact, every year in our annual report, we are disclosing our journey towards these long-term goals which I just spoke about. We show the milestones which we have achieved till now and where are we supposed to progress. For example, if I have to talk about zero waste to landfill. So today, 7 of our factories out of 19 are already zero waste to landfill certified by third party. So Bureau Veritas is our third party assurance partner, and they have certified each and every kg of waste is getting reused, utilized and repurposed. So that's how the progress is tracked. We have a full footprint or balance of waste we generate and how it is getting into unuseful application for the other industry, be it cement, be it road, be it bricks, be it any other application which we try to repurpose. So that's how we measure our sustainability journey, the progress and the impact. When it is water, how are we reducing our specific water consumption? So if in 2024 it was 50 meter cube per ton of aluminium, today where do we stand? Factory by factory, we have a target of reducing specific water consumption by 5%, and each factory is incentivized to perform on that target. So year on year, each factory is supposed to work on improving the efficiency and reduce their specific water consumption by 5%. So is on the water positivity and so is on the ZLD. So that's how we measure the impact and we showcase it or disclose it in our annual report.